Today, we head to Kansas for some late season home cooking.
Good girl, Mills.
But on this trip, pheasants are not the main course.
Whoa! Oh, it's still coming out.
The Flush, presented by Federal Ammunition and North Dakota Tourism.
Sometimes during the course of a bird hunting season, a guy, well, he just needs some comfort food. That is what Tyler Webster promised when he invited me to join him in Kansas.
Right in this last one here. Hey Scott, does your dog ever get frustrated with your shooting ability?
For me, getting humbled by a bird the size of your hand and heckled for it is comforting.
I'm just asking.
Millie, go bite Tyler.
Bobwhites are one of my favorite birds to chase. I love chasing bobwhites. They're just a ball. And here in Kansas, the population the last couple of years has been pretty darn good.
Tyler might know these things because, like the Johnny Cash song, he's been everywhere, man. And Kansas is his last stop on a 4-state bird hunting adventure.
We took off from my place November 28th, and we've been driving, traveling, chasing birds. North Dakota, Idaho, Arizona, last stop here in Kansas. I mean, we've been putting 5,000 miles on the pickup. We've been getting after it.
Now, Tyler? Well, now it's time to get after it in Kansas.
Here it comes.
Nope.
Hey, out, Hank. A bob,
Oh, yeah.
a gentleman.
So 5 steps?
Wow, that was a big covey of quail. That was 35 birds or better.
No way, really?
Yeah, they got up right over here by these trees. It's a bunch of Tweety birds and stuff going up, and then all of a sudden you can hear that difference in wing beat just.
How many did you guys get?
I didn't have really a shot. Fred got one.
You got one? Good.
Yeah.
When you travel the country chasing upland birds like Tyler, you tend to make friends that share the passion. Guys like Fred McAdams.
Tyler and I met 2 years ago through mutual friends from social media that went up to his sharp-tail camp. He came down last year and did a hunt with us and did a little video and wanted to get into some bobwhites, and we hit it off. We had a blast.
I mean, I've got this network of people all over the country that have the exact same passion that I do. And it's been the greatest gift the podcast has given me, just being able to meet all these people like Fred.
When it comes to Kansas upland home cooking, Fred is what you might call a master chef.
Whoa, got a point, Scott.
There's a pheasant there.
Roosters! They're just pouring out of here on the ground. Rooster! Get over here, Scott. There's a pile of them. Come on, bud. Quail! Rooster! Good shot, Scott. Scott, you knocked all the tail feathers off that one.
Here, Millie. Come here. Get, good girl, good girl, good girl. You did. All the tail feathers are gone.
You knocked them all off. What you did is you sped them up on the first shot and then significantly slowed them down on the second one.
I'm confused because you gave the quail a chance.
But
Right.
he got hit. They're just a lot tougher than pheasant.
That's true. That's true.
Coming up, we find more of those tough Kansas quail.
Well, he's got a point.
Will I ever hit one?
The Flush is brought to you by Federal Ammunition, Walton's, Ruffland Performance Kennels, Pheasants Forever, and by Benelli.
The Flush. So fast, it hardly seems real. So vivid, the moment freezes in time before erupting in a blur of spurs and feathers. It's why we changed the way upland loads are built with Prairie Storm. Exclusive flight control flex wad technology and a mix of copper-plated lead and flight stopper pellets combine to create dense, deadly shot strings through any choke. Longer shots, more power, fewer missed birds. Only from Federal.
Hunting is more than my hobby. It's my family's way of life. At Walton's, it's their family's way of life too. That's why I trust products from Walton's to bring my wild game full circle. Walton sells supplies and equipment for any style of cooking, from spices to smokers, grinders to stuffers, and so much more. Hunting families like ours can trust Walton's. Walton's, everything but the meat.
When fast-flushing birds present the ultimate marksmanship challenge, count on the Benelli 828U 20 gauge to give you the edge you need. Sleek and handsomely crafted, the 828U 20 gauge is lightweight, maneuverable, and quick, with recoil-dampening ergonomics that promote accuracy and shooting comfort. Dominate the field with the 828U 20 gauge from Benelli.
Performance in the field begins with proper nutrition. Nutrisource provides a complete lineup of protein-rich food to fuel canine athletes. Their good-for-life system supports gut health, heart health, and the overall well-being of our dogs. Plus, Nutrisource toppers and healthy treats promote quick recovery after grueling hunts. Nutrisource, fueling high-performance dogs like Daisy.
This segment of The Flush is brought to you by North Dakota Tourism. Start planning your next hunt at hellond.com.
Hunting road trips. Personally, I love everything about them. The planning, the adventure, hunting different upland birds, driving. Heck, I even like gas station food. Speaking of road trips, Tyler Webster has driven 5,000 miles and hunted 4 different states, not only chasing wild birds with friends, but also posting content to his YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's the collection of people that I've got around me it just makes everything so much more fun. I got friends all across the country, and I got a couple friends that are crazy enough to go on these big, wild adventures with me for really no reason at all.
The guy capturing Tyler's upland road trip, his name is Jack Watering. And Jack and Tyler have been buddies since...
So the first time you guys laid eyes on each other is when you walked into his doorstep.
Yep, it was a morning. I got to his place at like 4 a.m., caught, 2-3 hours of sleep, and we got up and hunted the next day.
Come again?
I've been a people person my whole life, but I think a lot of it is just this community and the people that are in it. I just feel like you share that common love for the sport and for the dogs and everything else, and I think everything else just falls into place from there.
You gotta love youth and our upland hunting community. In the meantime, we need to get back to Quail Shangri-La.
Where'd that one get out of?
Coming at us, guys, coming at us. How was that for a shot?
There you go, nice. Nice shot, partner.
Hey, thanks, bud.
Millie's getting the quail figured out.
She's starting to, isn't she?
As usual, my dog was quicker to the party than me. But as I say, better late than never.
The blind squirrel found an acorn.
Did you trip and fall and your gun went off or what?
She pointed at one. My lab pointed at one. Your work here is done, Tyler.
That was a very nice shot.
Thanks, Tyler.
Good shot.
Is this normal to be getting them out of the cattails like
They
this?
use it as escape cover, but I've never seen them like this.
That is wild.
Yeah. Makes it real tough on the dogs.
I mean, this is like a late season pheasant hunt, except you're putting up little snot rockets. I also know Tyler's game, Fred. Put the old guy in this cattail. That way, if he has the big one,
that was the only way you were gonna get a bird.
If he has the big one, he can take his gun and his dog.
The three of us are laughing the morning away, chasing singles and pairs of bobwhite quail in a drainage ditch covered in cattails. When this happens,
Whoa! Oh, it's still coming out. Holy crap, we didn't get any, did we?
I got one.
You got one? Yeah, totally flock shot.
Watching Scott and Fred whiff on a covey rise of quail would definitely be way up there. That's going to be one that I'm going to be able to use for a very long time to come.
even the most experienced quail hunters can get caught up in quail chaos.
I can't shoot.
I got one. I am out of shells.
I am too.
Tyler's dog Bo is a fantastic hunting dog with a tough critic carrying the gun behind him.
Bo's a 5-year-old German Shorthair. He's the whole package. I mean, he's a great dog. He's struggled a little bit on the bobwhites this week. They're a little bit lighter scented, and it was dry the first day we hunted. But you don't lose a lot of birds when he's around. If there's a dead bird on the ground, he's going to find it for you.
Tyler, how many came out of there?
I mean, in all, 35. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's like walking into a nest of bees.
I think we had a lot of fun, a lot of misses, but I think we had a pretty good time with, the conditions.
Good dog work, missing a few gimmies, and never letting your hunting buddies hear the end of it equals a pretty good time for this hunter. Coming up, we put the finishing touches on a perfect wet Kansas day.
It's kind of an odd scenario. It hasn't rained in Kansas in 15 or 18 years.
Attaboy, Tyler.
And get a taste of a little sunshine to close our trip.
Some miles and miles of Kansas. Gonna live there till I die.
Hey, got auto-tune on that?
The Flush is brought to you by Nutrisource, Ready Rest, Big Timber Fasteners, Sportsman's Guide, Kicks Choke Tubes, and by DeWalt.
Are you ready?
I am now.
In the field or at the range, Ready Rest is simply the most comfortable assisted carry method for shotguns. All-day carry without fatigue. Designed for comfort and safety. Made in the USA. Order yours at ReadyRest.com. Runnings is your ultimate destination for DeWalt. Stop in and browse our endless selection of power tools, batteries, power tool accessories, storage, outdoor power equipment, and more. Runnings carries over 2,000 DeWalt products, all guaranteed tough. Questions? Just talk to one of our experts. Never back down from any project. Head to Runnings for your DeWalt needs. Introducing the Kicks Upland Flush.
a new series of choke tubes designed specifically for upland bird hunters. Blaze Orange, easy screw design, and ported at a 135-degree angle to slow the wad and deliver superior patterns. Kicks choke tubes are American-made and engineered to deliver results. Upland Flush choke tubes. Available now from Kicks. Get on target.
Please join us in the fight to protect wildlife habitat and preserve our hunting heritage. Become a member of Pheasants Forever and Quail Forever today, and your membership will make a difference on the land that will last forever. Even better, sign your bird dog up for a Dog Life membership, and you'll receive this exclusive Pheasants Forever dog handler's bag and a framed certificate. Your partnership will help us to create healthy habitat, cleaner water, and abundant wildlife, and more wild places to hunt.
You know you've tapped into the quail mother lode when you hear Tyler Webster say this.
Well, they came out enough where I'm out of shells. So there's that.
As we continue to pick our way through the drainage, Millie hasn't forgotten about another bird that likes to cattail cover.
It's a pheasant.
Good girl, Mills.
I'm glad you missed that one and I killed it.
Did you shoot?
Yeah, good. That was a pretty flush.
Oh. Nice. Atta girl, Mills. Atta girl, you pinned that one down.
This is Millie's first time playing the Bobwhite quail game. After today's hunt, I can tell she's hooked.
Millie pointing a rooster and Millie pointing a quail in cattails. that was fantastic.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. What do you think of these quail mills, huh? You kind of pointed that one, didn't you? Good girl. It's a small pheasant, Jack.
A light rain begins to fall as we hunt our way through the day. Fully restocked on shells, Tyler decides when this hunt ends, he will have a few left over in his pocket.
Yep.
CJ's on point.
I had a point from my little dog CJ yesterday in the middle of a milo field. 100% expecting quail to come up, and it happened to be a rooster pheasant. So I mean, I like states like that where you get multiple species on the same walk, and you get to go and check out different types of cover for different types of birds. It just makes it so enjoyable.
Good girl, good girl. No bird. God, you almost caught that. That bird's in the cedar.
What's that?
That bird's in the cedar trees.
I think they're from there all the way down.
Come here, Bo. Here, good boy.
Good girl, Millie. Up, up, up. Pull. Give. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, yeah. Good girl, Mills. She's getting this quail game a little bit.
Yeah, you just got to go to the cattails.
Words of wisdom from our flush photojournalist Aaron Ochtenberg, who got covey after covey and single after single coming out of the cattails today. One other piece of sage advice: bring a lot of shells.
Whoa! Hold on just a second, guys. I need to retrieve some other shotgun shells out of my other pocket.
I'm running out of quail loads.
I am out of shells.
I am too. I'm out of shells too.
Quail!
No bird. Millie, here.
The Flush is brought to you by Chief Upland, Southwire Tools and Equipment, Wells Lamont Gloves, DeWalt Utility and Sump Pumps, North Dakota Tourism, and by Negrini Cases.
What is the old saying? Make hay while the sun shines? Yesterday, gray skies turned rainy.
I mean, it's kind of an odd scenario. It hasn't rained in Kansas in 15 or 18 years. So
Today? Well, today seems like the kind of day to make hay.
You got the plan, Fred?
I do have a plan. I don't know that it's going to work, but it's worked in the past. Then we'll work that waterway out, pick up what we can. Then we're going to take the other half of this milo back up here to the road. And there's usually a covey right around in here. They're probably out there feeding right now. And then some of the pheasants will curl out on us, of course, and we can confuse them and pick them up on the way out.
well, should we join the dogs?
Do we have to? It's kind of nice here at the truck. My coffee's hot. Hen. No bird.
It doesn't take long for the haymaking to start.
Another one.
We got one. Nice job, Rusty Dog.
Good dog, yeah. Now, is this a young one?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a young male. Yep, first year male.
Good boy, Rusty. Yeah, there's two more in there. Where's it?
Tyler's dog Rusty may have a few miles on him, but he still has a lot left in the tank. When he is doing his thing, anyone hunting with him is in for a smooth ride.
My old dog Rusty's a 10-year-old English setter. A lot of miles on him. Very high mileage dog. But when you let him out, you just have confidence that there's not going to be mistakes. He's going to put you in the right position. He's super cautious. He's just a knockout bird dog, good at retrieving, good dead bird dog, all that kind of stuff. And it's a nice, easy, relaxed hunt when he's on the ground.
Behind you!
Right there.
Whoa, really here. Did you miss?
I did.
That might be a first. I don't know that I've ever seen that. I'm mentally putting that one right here, buddy.
Well, no, I don't have an excuse.
Good thing Tyler has a short memory. Well, me, I am properly put back in my place.
Okay, show me. We got one.
Whoa, feathers.
Nice.
Oh,
Good boy, Rust.
here.
Full marks.
Oh, good boy, Rusty.
I'll give you a biscuit. That was a nice covey.
That was a nice covey.
Hey, I was able to focus up.
You did. I almost had like a waterfall shot over me.
Oh, what the heck? Whoa, you were gonna Tripoli.
I know, that's the second time. I'm just warming up here, Tyler.
Right here, guys. Now that's a lot of feathers to take off the bird.
As I watched Rusty, the wily bird-savvy veteran, demonstrating his skill and knowledge, along with my young lab Millie, quickly figuring out how to play the quail game, I remember what Tyler promised me if I came to hunt with him in Kansas: comfort food. And a smile comes across my face as I am in my happy and comfortable place, full of great memories.